Evet sevgili arkadaşlar, bildiğiniz gibi Sherlock Holmes'un Suç ve Ceza, Crime Punishment'ı oynarken nedense hep dondu ettiği şeylikler yaptı. O yüzden ben de kalan bölümü e, çekip yüklemeye karar verdim. Yayında hani sürekli şey olmaktansa çekmeye karar verdim. Umarım sorun çıkmadan tamamlarım. Sherlock Holmes, Crime Punishment kaldığımız yerden sizlerle beraber. Bayan Kardeşi, Bayan White'ı suç ortağı olarak yaptık. Öldürmüştük. Öldürmemeye çalışacağız şimdi. Bu arada bir saniye.
But Holmes, very good.
Just
What?
not.
Evet, sana güvendiğimiz için öldürdük kadını.
You, not so. It was. You think
You don't
it is? It is over, Miss White.
over.
The other side. No. I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Bunu yapacaktım işte. Yapamadım.
Well done, Watson. She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
Bunu yapacaktık işte, yapamadık.
Dr. Watson? Did you just save me? Or worse?
Şimdi bakalım diğerlerinin sonuçlarına bakalım. Malt bir suç ortağı. Doğruymuş. Kararı kabul ettik. Evet. Devam edelim. Ve yeni bölümümüz Yarım Ay Yürüyüşü devam ediyor. Yeni bölümümüze girdik bakalım. Yarım Ay Yürüyüşü. Bu sanırım
Where are you going, Holmes?
son
Have you
olacak.
been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson,
We have. Where to?
Bu
to
herhalde
the
son
Baker
olacak.
Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year.
Ben de olsam
Read the
ben de
menu.
giderdim yani,
Sounds
koşa koşa.
mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes,
Baker
and
Street.
Dr. Watson
Basını senin
to our
dinlememize
annual
devam
dinner.
ediyoruz.
Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad.
Olmuş fare
Is this a
kafası
joke?
salatası.
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, Sal's
Danny
udder in Danny
Ay,
Nutcracker's
şiravuz
way.
göğsü.
Ah, sounds disgusting, Holmes.
Bence de.
Hedgehog goulash, street turnips in homemade juice, and it goes on.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs now.
Well, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, You'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes is my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
Well, and forget about the dinner. Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Çiçeği hatıra olarak almışız. Yarım Ay Sokağı'ndaki cinayeti çöz, olay mahalli incele. Yarım Ay Sokağı'ndaki tanıklarla konuş, Scotland Yard'da Leighton'u sorguya ve eşyalarını incele. Önce sorgulayalım, eşyalarını inceleyelim. Ondan sonra diğer yere gidelim.
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman.
Böyle
He was
oynarsan
arrested
donacak gibi
earlier
değil.
this evening
Neden
and
yayında öyle
accused of a
yapıyor
double
anlamadım.
murder.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Who knows, Inspector?
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Tamamdır, gidelim hadi. İçindeki özel şeylerine bakalım önce. Bakalım neler varmış.
So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon. It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder. It seems...
Senin inceledik. Başka neresini inceleyelim? Başka neresini inceleyeyim? Çocuk yüzüne baktım ama oraya hiç şey yapmadı.
It seems as though...
Tamam. Namlu parçasını aç.
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots.
2 el ateş edilmiş.
A cheap watch, bought with his own money, no doubt. These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco. Nothing interesting.
Şimdi çocuğu sorgulayalım.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Calm down, Leighton. I have come here to help
Yardım
you.
etmeye geldim.
To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him? Then that means you're...
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work, and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw two men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head, and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead, and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand, though. I took it, and then I followed the third man.
Interesting. Pray, continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. And then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man. Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps... It's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
Seni bir inceleyelim bakalım. Yüzünde deri yara izi var. Gözleri mor.
We shall see you soon, young man.
Evet. Şimdi olay mahallini incele, tanıklarla konuş. Olay mahalline gidelim. Çıkarım var mıymış? Yapacak bir çıkarım olmadığı için. Şimdi olay mahallini inceleyeceğiz. Hangi tarafı inceleyeceğiz ama at arabası orada. Geldik.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr.
Bay
Holmes.
Holmes, siz
Is that you?
misiniz?
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving. Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot. The stab fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by two police constables.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
What were the fireworks in honor of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen
O
Victoria's
gördüğü
birthday,
ışıklar
Mr.
falan demek
Holmes.
ki o parlak.
Ah, yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course. Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were
O
running
parlaklık
through Half
falan
Moon
dediği
Street?
şey de demek ki o
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light
Havai
every corner
fişekleri
with my
şeyi.
lamp.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
Şimdi cesedi inceleyelim bakalım.
The bullet struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance.
Adamın ölmekten başka şansı yokmuş diyor. Anahtar var.
This is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens.
Sıkışmış nesne. Ağaç parçası.
A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer look. This shard of wood is quite new.
Diğer cesedi de inceleyelim.
He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant. The bullet penetrated his stomach, a dreadful wound. A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vercotti must have done some time there.
Öbürü
Brian
çocuk,
Vercotti
çocukta
and
da
Leighton
vardı.
Chapman Both have identical Westgate prison tattoos. They were most likely acquainted.
Hapisteki çocukta da vardı o dövmeden.
Brian Vercotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
Bence de. Katılıyorum. Şimdi şuna basalım. Tamam, çifte cinayet zaten onu biliyoruz. Bunu zaten biliyoruz. Ne dedi? Şurada ne var? Sopayı
A fairly long pole with a forked end. Önce bir adamla konuşalım bakalım. Good evening, Mr. Turner.
I heard Constable Marrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective gentleman? I've heard of you. And well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story? Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
I was already in bed when the fireworks started. A few moments after, I clearly heard 2 gunshots from outside.
Please continue.
I quickly got up and I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand and I rushed towards the window. I looked down and I saw 2 bodies. And there was a man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel Street without looking around.
Mr. Turner, did you see anyone else in the street?
No, I saw no one but that man, the murderer, the fellow they caught.
Were the 2 shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow. It seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment. Mr. Turner, what were your actions after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
Seni sevmedim. Babanı da sevmezdim. Sen savaş gazisin. Tamam, seni sevdim o zaman.
You have helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Turner'ın görünüş açısı. Karanlık pencere. Evet, çelişkili ifadeler var. Maalesef ki. Böyle bir şey yapmamız gerekiyor. Farklı atışlar dedi. İki atış arasında farklı duydu ancak 3 atış yapıldı. İlk olarak ateş edildi ve sonrasında ikisi aynı anda ateşlendi. Galiba. Mı? Başka bir şey var mı? Bir şey yanlış. İki kurban değil. Değil. O zaman şunda mı yanlışlık var? Böyle yapsak olmuyor. O zaman başka bir şey yok ki ama ne var? Konuştum da bir içeri girebilirsem giremiyor muyum? Ha, diğer kadınla mı konuşayım, dur.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard?
İyi, merak etme.
Is he all right? I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes. Şimdi şurada kadınla konuşacaktık. Kadın vardı. Seninle konuşalım bakalım.
Mrs. Powell?
What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the crime that took place this evening.
Well, I've already...
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
Yes. I was selling my flowers as usual, and then the fireworks began, in honour of Queen Victoria. I enjoyed those. But then, all of a sudden, a young lad ran out of Half Moon Street and stopped just by me. He had a gun in his hand. He was like a ghost, and all covered in blood. It was dark, but I could see him, because of the flashes from the fireworks.
And then?
I screamed as loud as I could. I knew that a policeman should be on duty in the vicinity. He had no time to escape. 2 constables got him. Then another constable came out from the very same street, and I heard him talking of a horrible murder.
Mrs. Powell, did you hear the gunshots?
I'm not sure.
Polis
You
mi
know,
öldürdü
what
yoksa?
with the fireworks.
Did you see anyone else leaving Half Moon Street prior to or at the time of the crime?
No, sir, I did not. Even with all the fireworks, I was very attentive, as I'm always on the lookout for customers.
My thanks to you, Mrs. Powell.
Kadını şey yapmadık ama bir dakika. Genel ifade. Leighton'un ifadesi. Tanık ifadeleri ve suç silahı muhtemel katilin Leighton Chapman olduğunu gösteriyor. Yani öyle gösteriyor. Dur bakalım şimdilik. Şimdi
I suppose that I shall have to move my stool now.
geriye dönelim bakalım şimdi.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he all right?
Şimdi ne yapacağım? Bir dakika. Olayı yeniden canlandır. Olayı yeniden canlandıracağız. Dur bakalım. Tetikçiyi seç. Biri oraya gitti, biri oraya gitti. Aktif et. Oraya gitti, oraya gitti. Tetikçiyi seç.
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Lambayı yükseltecek bir şey bulacağız. Tamam. Ne bulabiliriz? Şurada sopa diyordu.
This should be useful. This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh. Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
Üçüncü bir atış varmış. Şimdi. Kendi bu tabi renk ikisi de izlerinde silah tutarken çapraz ateşlerine çözülen rekayı. Şimdilik böyle diyeyim ben sana. Şimdilik öyle diyeyim. Bir dakika. Canlandırma yapalım biz şimdi. Ama yapamıyorum.
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I would like to make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood.
Understand. Understand dedi şimdi.
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Tamam, deneyelim. Şuraya bir daha bakayım. Göremedim.
No, this is not how I walked at the time of the crime. I was more attentive. Let's start over again.
Tekrar başlayalım dedi.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Orada değil, orada değil. Tamam, değil. Başka nerede olabilir? Ha, şurada.
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
Cinayet saati, eğer bir kişi daha olduğunu varsayarsak kaçması için ileride geride herhangi bir yol yok. Sadece yukarı gidebilir. Bu olayı tekrar canlandırır. Leighton tarafından anlatılan havai fişekle tekrar canlandırır ve duvara tırmanmayı dene. Yani Python'la bir dakika. Burada ne var? Pençeyle konuşacağız. Tamam. Şimdi Bay Turner'la bir konuşmaya gidelim biz.
Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime, is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
Yalan söylüyorsun.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit...
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
Seke seke yürüyor.
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago. The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here. These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just... This fire...
Sık yakaraktan, bade süzerekten, gel canım gel aman.
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago. A perfect match.
Why?
So, Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
Aynen. Vay anasını.
Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots. This kitchen knife is quite sharp. There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
Amcam sen bir şeyler saklayasın.
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
Aynen. Leve. Kafanızda şey yapın diyor. Dur bakalım yapalım. Yataktan kalk bir. Cam aç. 2. Cesede yaklaş 3. Bir şey al. Cesede yaklaş 3. Aşağıya mı ineyim ya? Dur. Bir dakika. Cesede yaklaştık. Tamam. Bir şey ya. Çubuğu kır. Tamam bu böyle. Sonra geldik. Yukarı çıktık. Yukarı çıktık. Kırık çubuğu yerleştir. Bir dakika şuraya gel. Kağıtları bıçakla kes. Sonra ateşe bir şey fırlat. Hadi bakalım. Tamam. Sekansı izle. Yataktan kalktık. Bastonumuzu aldık.
No, it didn't happen this way.
Nasıl öyle olmadı? Yataktan kalkmadık mı lan? Bir şey ya. Cam aç. Cesede yaklaş. Bıçakla kes. Ateşe bir şey fırlat. Tamam. Bak bakalım. Yataktan kalktık. Cama gittik. Hızlı gidelim biraz. Yavaş gidiyor. Tamam bir şey aldık. Geri geldik. Kestik. Sonra da fırlattık. Oldu mu? Olmadı mı? O zaman şöyle. Bir dakika. Yataktan kalk. Tamam. Yataktan kalk. Cama git. Cam aç. Cesede yaklaş. Kırık çubuğu yerleştir. Yok. Sonra bıçakla kes. Kırık çubuğu yerleştir. Fırlat. Ya da tam tersi işte. Bakalım. Doğru mu? Gitti, dışarı çıktı. Kırdı. Geri geldi. Kesti. Bıraktı.
No, it didn't happen this way.
Sadece sondaki yanlış oldu bence. Dur bir dakika. Yataktan kalk 1. Cama git 2. Cesede yaklaş 3. Kes 4. Şömineye at. Kırık çubuğu yerleştir. Şimdi bakalım hadi. İleri saralım. Camı açtık, baktık. Aşağıya indik. Gittik. Kestik.
No, it didn't happen this way.
Nasıl oldu peki? Niye yanlış yapıyorum o zaman? Bir daha yap bakalım. Hadi bakalım. Şimdi. Yataktan kalk 1. Pencere 2. Cesede yaklaş 3. Hadi koysun. 4. Bıçakları kes. Bıçakla keselim. Tamam 5. Atalım. 6. Bir daha deneyelim bakalım. Ya. Hadi bakalım. Hızlandır. Cama baktık. Aşağıya indik. Duvara koyduk. Kestik. Biçtik.
So Mr. Turner used a book to hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is, what did he find?
Bilmiyoruz. Bulacağız inşallah. Reve. Kitaplara bak bakalım.
I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book. Let us take a closer look. Well now, what a find! A precious jewel, concealed inside a book.
Aşağı indi, bunu aldı.
A bracelet with unique ram's head design. A distinctive
Ondan
feature of
söylemedi,
ancient
gördüğünü,
Grecian
yakında
artifacts,
gördüğünü.
probably of the Hellenistic era.
Aşağı indi yine. Tamam, Python'u da yaptık. Bir dakika şimdi. Şimdi diyalogda soracağız. Diyalogda soracağız. Diyalogda soracağız. Gel bakalım sen şimdi. Amcam bana bir gel bakayım sen şimdi. Seninle bir konuşak. Seninle bir konuşak şimdi.
Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced years, such as yourself, to rush from his bed to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
Ama ayağın rahatsız. Ayağın rahatsız.
I highly doubt that, Mr. Turner. I observe that you suffer a severe limp due to your injured
O
right
bacak
leg.
ağrıları yok mu?
It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the window. That means you could have easily missed something or someone in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Oh, time can pull tricks on you.
And what of everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital that we have your complete and true statement.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Mr. Turner, you were not sincere with me.
I
Not
knew that.
then, and not now.
But Mr. Holmes...
This,
No.
Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess. It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
Neye
No,
çıkacaksın?
merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles. Constable Marrow was unable to see you in the window, as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison. I didn't do anything bad. I'm just a poor man. When I chanced upon the bracelet, I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money. I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
You made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that. Although I must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
Birliklik hakkında... Araştırma yapacağız. Önce bir dakika. Şuraya gideyim, adamla bir konuşayım. Çıkarım var mı? Şimdi gideyim şu adamla bir konuşayım, bakayım o bilekliği nereden?
Mr. Holmes?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Leighton, I confess I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless you wanted revenge.
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
I'm sure that you were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You knew that gentleman well, did you not?
However could you know that?
You have a
Çok
typical
kolay.
tattoo of the Westgate Brotherhood upon your hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came to know him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery. Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities. During that year, we tried to help each other out, you know?
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were. We'd only stolen a pound of meat. After we were released, and when I saw what my little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel dispensary while he was in prison. He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
So you lost him?
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
We shall see you soon, young...
Hayır canım, dur da. Dur. Hemen de adamı şey yapma yani. Dur şimdi. Daha görevimiz var. Şimdi evimize gidelim. Bekir Sokağı'na gidelim. Şey inceleyecektik. İncele bakalım. Mektupları alalım bakalım, bir şey var mıymış. Eksotik bir cinayet metodu. Günümüz suçlarının Chapman'ın yakında zehirli bitkiler doluyor ki başlarında Sherlock Holmes'ydi. Araştırma bileti inceleyelim şimdi. Antika bileklik.
That is not.
Olamaz. Burada. Bu muhteşem ve antika mücevher Yunan hazineleri koleksiyonunun bir parçasıdır. Söylenene göre 5 tane dağ keçisinin başı, bilezik ve kolye ve yüzük üzerine oyulmuş. Her biri saf altından 1885'ten beridir Leighton'ın 5 keçisi müzede kayıptır. Vay.
Here it is. I need to continue my research in my archives.
Tamam, arşivde devam edelim. 1885'e gidelim.
That is not the one I...
Yunan hazineleri dün akşam İngiltere Müzesi'nden Glasgow Güzel Sanatlar sergisine arabayla gönderilirken çalındı. Sherlock Sokağı'nda rehin dükkanı sahibi Kenneth Butler o gece Scotland Yard ile irtibat kurdu ve bir adamın kendine tarihi eşyalar satmaya çalıştığını bildirdi ve polis tarif edilen adamı yakaladı. Vincent Poley adındaki profesyonel bir hırsız Londra'dan kaçmaya çalışırken limanda enselendi. Adamın Yunan hazinelerini çalan kişi olduğunu arabanın şoförü doğruladı. Vincent Poley geriye kalan hazinelerin yerini söylemeyi reddetti. Sonuç olarak hapse atıldı. Kayıp hazineler hala bulunmayı bekliyor.
Here it is.
Onu da çözdük.
One of the victims, Kenneth Butler, was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures. A visit to his pawn shop should tell me more.
Rehin dükkanına gideceğiz şimdi. Hadi gidelim. Daha şey olmadı, adamı hemen başında şey yaptık la. Şunu değiştirsek. Olmadı. Atış pozisyonu diyelim. Eş zamanlı diyelim. Çapraz atış. Dur bakalım, sonra değiştiririz burayı da. Neresi? Burası mı? Hayır. Önümüz kapıya inceleyelim. Anahtarı, anahtar buraya oydu. Hadi bakalım. Vay.
These tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
Duvara tırmanacağız. Tamam. Vay efendim. Aç bakalım bir şey kapısını. İnceleyelim.
This is exactly what we need in order to imitate the flash of the fireworks.
Tamam. Başka bir şey var mı? İçinde bir şey var.
The ram's heads.
Bak koçbaşı.
This necklace belongs to the 5 rams of Mittelin
Hırsızı da
collection.
bunlar mı yapmışlar?
Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
Bana Kadim Yunan'dan gelen 3 parça koçbaşı figürlü altın mücevherlerden bahsettiğini hatırlıyorum. Hala onlar elinde, öyle değil mi? Güzel, senin için yaparlarımı o mücevherler için çıldıran yağlı bir müşteri buldum. Servetin bir kısmını bayılmaya hazır. Bu ayaklı para çantasıyla sana bir görüşme ayarlayabilirim. Ama ben de pay isterim. Pazar akşamı Great Ali ve Yarım Ay Sokağı'nın kesiştiği yerde havai fişeklerden önce seni bekliyor olacağım. Brian Vercott diye.
It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations.
Şimdi başka bir şey yok. Şuraya girelim de. Yüzük hala kayıp. Çapraz ateş. Eş zamanlı ateşler diyelim. Şimdi onu suçlamayacağım ama dur bakalım. Şimdi bir gidelim şu şeylerle ne yapacağız ona bakalım. Ne var bizde şimdi? Memur Monroe'la konuşacağız. O zaman gidelim şu Yarım Ay Sokağı'na. Memur Monroe da işin içinde olabilir mi acaba? Olabilir mi? Olabilir tabii ki. Bakın. Şimdi gel bakayım Memur Monroe. Duvara tırmanma şeyleri de aldık ama biz.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ah, the murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of yours.
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin then. Catch me if you can. The streetlights fall directly on this wall. Not an ideal spot to escape the crime scene. It is also directly in front of Polly Powell. This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone scaling it.
I can barely see anything. Holmes? Are you there?
I should try climbing faster.
Daha hızlı tırmanmalıyım dedi. Dur. Tırmanmayı beceremedim.
I can barely see anything. Holmes? Are you there? Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that.
O şekilde kaybolmuş, duvara
Holmes?
tırmanmış.
Holmes, where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen, I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools. Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
Şimdi ne yapacağız? Suçlunun izini takip et ve kaçmak için onu dünyanın tavan arasını incele. Burası mı? Tavan arasını incele.
These shards of glass are from the window above.
Tamam.
These shards of glass are from the window above.
Bir şeye yaramadı, bir dakika. Orada başka bir şey vardı. Şimdi yırtık pırtık kumaş, siyah iplikler. Şurada bir şey var.
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope. Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste he ripped his jacket.
Kıyafetini indirmiş. Tamam.
We can conclude that the person whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
Demek ki doğru söylüyor çocuk. Bir dakika. O zaman doğruluğunu kanıtladı, tamam. Bu sefer hepsi yanlış oldu. Atış pozisyonu. Soygun sebebi. Dur şimdi soygun sebebi. Yok. Masum ya bu adam ya. Öyle diyelim bakalım. Şimdi böyle yapalım bakalım. Şeye gidelim biz. Eplikleri analiz edelim. Başka bir şey de kalmadı ki. Şu analizi halledelim bakalım.
Let us take a closer look. It is not a thread, but a hair. I very much doubt that it is human.
Huh?
I need to compare this sample with a human hair and a horse hair. A shaving brush is usually made from horsehair. Watson, could you please pass me your shaving brush?
Oradan tıraş.
Here you are.
Watson, look, what's outside the window?
Where? I don't see anything. Ouch! Holmes.
Don't
Saçını
make such a
çekti.
fuss. One little hair. Human hair is significantly thinner than the black sample. The horsehair is thinner than the hair that we found. So, this black hair belongs to an animal, and it is larger than a horse. A hair from a large and exotic animal.
Sonunda düzelttik. Mavileştirdik. Dur bakalım şimdi. Yine bir şey var. Uzun zamandır kayıp sanat. Ama yanına bir şey yok. Şöyle yapsak. Şöyle yapsak. Tamam. Wiggins'e yardım eyle. Nasıl yani? Dur bir dakika. Doğu sirki tespitlerimi Wiggins'ten yardım iste. Tamam. Wiggins'ten orada mı yardım isteyeceğiz? Tamam. Wiggins neredeydi? Yarım Ay sokağında duruyordu. Wiggins burada mısın hala, bakayım sana.
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
People like me?
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Oh no? Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What
Bayağı
ain't seen
sahibi
can't
köşkü.
hardly be stolen.
Kaç. Wiggins, senle konuşmam lazım. Oraya bakma, bana bak.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes.
We have good news for you, Wiggins. The investigation has proven very interesting so far. We found facts and details that confirm your brother's innocence.
I knew it, Mr. Holmes.
But for now, Wiggins, we need your help.
Anything you like, Gov.
I need you to locate a circus that has stopped over in London. It needs to have disposed of at least one exotic animal. A very large one.
You can count on me, Mr. Holmes.
I do hope that those children don't get into trouble, Holmes.
Don't worry, Watson. I predict some news in 7 seconds.
Mr. Holmes, we found it. Here it is.
And this is a young Indian elephant, the highlight of the show. Duval Brothers, a well-known travelling circus that is currently stopped in London. I believe that is exactly the type of circus we are looking for. I'll pay it a visit.
Oraya bir uğrayacağım. Gidelim bakalım. Diğer yerlerde işimiz bitmiş. Oraları şey yapmışlar.
Hey, you! Stop right there.
Good morning, sir. Pardon me, but why am I not allowed to walk around here?
Because it's private.
Well, I only wanted to meet the artistes.
Hmm? You're wanting to apply for... Nah. You don't look like the type of, artistic lockpicker that we're looking for.
You might be surprised.
What? Nah. I don't think so. Clear off.
Kılık değiştireceğiz. Tamam. Evde değiştirebiliriz ancak. Burada değiştiremiyoruz. Ne dedi? Yırtık pırtık esprisi. Tamam. Saç, şapka. Gözlük. Sakal da takalım. Bakayım kendime. Şimdi görev ne yapacaktık? Biraz sakal, yırtık pırtık kıyafet ve bir şapka. Şapka da alacakmışız. Dur şimdi şapka alalım o zaman. Bu daha iyi o yer herhalde. Gözlük olsun demedi. Tamam. Okey. Gidelim bakalım.
Stay where you are. What are you doing here, and where is Sherlock Holmes?
Calm down, Watson. Take deep breaths now. It's me.
Oh, thank God, Holmes. I can't get used to your disguises.
Thank you, Watson. That means I am ready to go.
Başta deseydi zaten şey yapardık. Dur.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Nigel. I'm here to open the locks.
Talented, eh? Let's see. Go inside the marquee and show yourself to Charles Foley. And I'd highly advise you not to trick him. Got that?
I've got it.
Sirki keşfetti. Önce bir bakalım mı? Neyse girelim şöyle bakalım. Kapıyı açalım.
So, everything is here just as you asked. And what about the money? Some of the barrels are wet. Transportation issues, it couldn't be helped. Whatever. We'll be here after midnight to pick up the supplies. I want to be paid first. No. You'll be paid after we make the transfer, as I said. Right?
Şey
I
demişti
hope
ya.
no one saw you.
Paralı
The police
müşteri
are on the
buldum
lookout.
demişti ya, herhalde bu.
Of course not. I'm a professional. Glad to hear it. Be ready for tonight then.
Kolundan vurulmuş. Dur bakalım.
This wooden barrel is damaged. It is difficult to say what is inside. There is a spot on this barrel that was intentionally painted out. The crest of the Honourable Artillery Company. Could it be gunpowder? I need to be sure. Judging by the fractions and the scent, I can confirm that it is, in fact, gunpowder.
Varillerde barut varmış.
The barrels
Başka bir şey inceleyeceğiz mi? Tamam. Şurada bir şey var.
This printing press is old, but still quite capable of printing hundreds of pages per day. That's a picture of a contemporary gentleman wearing a Robin Hood hat. Interesting.
Zenginlerden alıyor, fakirlere mi veriyor?
From lambs into lions. Those are words of encouragement and defiance. This poster was clearly made to fire up rebellion amongst the people. There are enough posters to paste across half of London's walls. Powder kegs, a printing press, and a great many blank papers. All of this was stolen by the Merry Men quite recently. And these poster samples.
Neşeli adamlar
I
yine
am quite
çıktı.
sure it is not a coincidence. The Merry Men are planning some sort of sabotage.
Minecraft.
Stop right here. Who are you?
Are you Charles Foley?
Maybe.
They say that I can open any door.
Do they now? We'll see that lock near the chains on a table over there. Open that.
Alt katlar var bunda yine. Bak yüzük bunda. Koçbaşlı yüzük yunda. Kayıp son parçası ve belinde bir altı patlar vardı. Charles Foley'in Yarım Ay Sokağı'ndaki suç mahallinden hızlı sıvışan gizemli ceketli adam olduğunu kanıtlıyor dedik. Tamam. Başka var mı? Şimdi şunu açacağız. İnceleyelim bakalım.
Well, they're right. What's your name?
Nigel Shirley, from York.
Nigel from York. Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
It's a long story. I met your brother, Vincent the Butcher Foley, in prison. He told me all about his betrayal and all about you. Before I was released, he told me that you might find a job for me one day and pay me some money for my craft.
Well, he died 7 days ago in prison.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. The traitor has paid the blood price for it. And you'll do the job anyway, because I need a talented lockpicker. I know just where to search for his legacy.
It's all about the Hellenistic treasures, isn't it?
Osh, you fool. Now, listen up. You'll come with us tonight, and you better mind yourself.
Us? Wait, who's coming then?
Billy, Jack and me.
And what will I get for that?
We'll share the loot. The one you seem to know about.
Right.
Wait for us at the abandoned manor house on a corner of Ladbroke Grove and Kensington Park Road at midnight.
Deal.
Tamam. Şimdi de bir dakika. Tamam. Bir kişi daha ekledik. Kilidi bulup inceleyeceğiz. Şu kilit içinde de çok şeyiz ama neyse, yapacak bir şey yok. Yapacak bir şey yok. Nitekim malikanesine git. Gidelim. Kilidi bulmaya çalışalım. Çıkarımları aç.
Here I am at the manor. Somewhere inside it are the Hellenistic treasures.
Çıkarım var mı? Geç bakalım.
This lock is quite old. It shouldn't be much of a challenge.
Eski diyorsun inşallah. Ya ben bunu anlamıyorum ya. İlk başta yapıyordum. Nasıl yaptığımı da bilmiyorum.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it. This cupboard is an absolute mess. Several books have fallen from the shelves. It seems as though this cupboard can be moved. I'll give it a try.
A'da kasayı hemen bulduk la.
So, that's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see.
Yapma bunu bana, yapma bunu bana.
What a surprise. Another lock. And I won't be able to pick it. I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first lock. Let us wait for the thieves, trap them, and find out. Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are caught off guard by the police from the front door.
Tuzaklar kur dedi. Tamam. Şimdi pencere incele.
The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police.
Ne yapabilirim?
This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
Tamam. Şimdi başka neresi var? Burada cam var mı? Yok. Aç şurayı.
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
Kapıyı ne yapacağız? Sova.
A solid rope. This should be useful. This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
Sandalyeyi ne yaptık?
The door is now blocked.
Tamam.
This should be useful.
İpi aldık.
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency. There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
Ne yapacağız lan? Atlayıp geçti. Eşya gerekli. Bir şey bulmamız lazım. Ne bulalım? Örtü var mı? İpi bağla.
I wonder what this old chandelier is doing on the floor. It looks as though it was poorly attached. I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful.
Ne yapacağız o zaman? Avizeyi asıl.
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Tamam, avizeyi hallettik.
If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down.
Tamam, onu yaptık. Burayı hallettik. Ama yerdeki şeyi halletmemiz lazım. Burada bir şey var mı? Oranın içine atacağımız bir şey var mı? Üstüne atacağımız bir şey var mı? Bir dakika bakalım. Yukarı çıkalım ya. Pencereyi de inceleyelim.
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
Ne yapacağız?
This is the perfect place to set a trap.
Eşya gerektiriyor ama. Tamam. Masa.
This should be useful.
Burada bir şey var mı? Yok. Boncukları buraya koyduk diyelim.
One step on these beads, and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined. Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
Tamam, onu hallettik de o şeyin üstüne koymaya bir şey lazım bize. Başka bir yer yok. Şimdi aşağı inelim biz. Hırsızlar herhalde oradan şey yapar. Şimdi. O değil. Şuranın içine bir şey. Eşya gerekli diyor.
This hatch leads to a cellar.
Eşya gerekli de hangi eşya gerekli?
The door is now blocked.
Şimdi. Oradan
Any
kaydı.
thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly.
Tamam. Bir orası kaldı. Burayı da halledersek tamamdır.
The thieves won't attempt to escape through the front door if the police are right behind it.
Tamam. Başka bir şey var mı ya?
The door is now blocked.
Tamam, engelledik orayı da.
What a surprise! Another lock.
Tamam. Halı mı dedi? Heh.
This should be useful.
Şükür. Sonunda bulduk. Halıyla gezelim oraya.
Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined. Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
Geldik bakalım.
Police! Police!
Stop where you are!
Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
You sounded just like a real bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How do you know about that?
Mycroft.
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men?
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers.
Herhalde olmayacak yani. Açalım bakalım.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Sevgili bırak kardeşim. Şimdiki. Nottingham'deki terk edilmiş malikanenin içindeki gizli kasada bulunan antikalar 1885'te çalınan ve hala kayıp olduğu düşünülen Hellenistik hayali şeylerinin Olay'ın intikamı. Tutuklu tabii.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful, you Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
Kardeşimi kurtaracağız.
Be careful with the
bunları
lamps.
yakalayacağız.
Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening,
var ya.
gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the
Aha
plans that
neşeli
you have
adamlar
here.
bunlardı.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you
Bak,
knew that
neşeli
already.
adamlar.
We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our head. Bankers and politicians, and they push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve. But in the end, they are the few. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost, but they're only papers after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
How do you see justice then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
Görevimizi yapmamıza izin verecek misin dedi. Ben mi karar vereceğim? Şimdi böyle yapalım.
When people fight the order, they are too blind to see the consequences that throw society into chaos. I shall stop your actions, but not you. Run. Now!
Silki uçurduk. Öbür türlü diğerini yapacaktık. Diğerini yapmadık. Gerek görmedik.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Rus edebiyatıyla.
Quite, lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall
Zekadan
one of the
çok
lines.
zeki davranmak gerekir.
Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large
Acı ve
intelligence
ızdırap
and
büyük
a deep
zekalar ve
heart.
koca yürekler için her zaman kaçınılmazdır.
Tell me,
Vay.
Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed toward...
And the Empire needs order and discipline. It has no room for chaos.
People who commit crimes, or at the very least intend them, deserve punishment.
But we serve the truth, not justice.
Your truth, Doctor, that may prove immoral. Allowing people to terrorize London, destabilizing the whole empire.
Terrorize only the powers whom you serve, Mycroft. Not I, not Watson, not Mrs. Hudson, not Wiggins.
Sherlock, the merry men are to be stopped.
Not by me. You created the merry men. Stop them yourself. Only make sure that you don't create 10 more merry men by arresting the one.
Good night, Dr. Watson.
Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait. What? A lady?
Bayan. Charles Foley abisinin intikamını almak için aynı intikam planı organize etti ve hayata geçirdi. İki kişinin ölmesine sebep oldu ve neredeyse masum bir adamın müebbet hapis cezasına çarptırılmasına neden oluyordu. Aslında onun takımı neşeli adamlar yani Londra'da devrim yapmayı planlayan kişiler tarafından tutuldu. Bunun yanında yasal olarak British bulunan sonuç ipuçları 18 taymış. Foley'nin sonucu kontrol edelim. Hayır, iki kişinin asılmayı hak ediyor. Kararı kabul et. Evet. Temiz. Acaba ne demek? Adamı nasıl? Ve oyunumuz Sherlock Holmes Crime burada sona eriyor. Suç ve Ceza. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Beğenmeyi, abone olmayı unutmayın. Sevgiyle kalın. Hoşça kalın.